Good afternoon, my name is Michael Brewer, and I was given objective number 2. The candidates will be able to develop differentiated lessons and instructional plans for students with special needs in an inclusive classroom setting. What is differentiated instructions? Well, differentiation means tailoring instructions to meet individual needs, whether teachers differentiate content, process, products, or the learning environment. The use of ongoing assessments and flexible grouping makes this a successful approach to instruction. Before a teacher can differentiate instruction, an inclusive classroom setting needs to be administered. Make sure there are places in the room to work quietly and without distraction, as well as places that invite students to collaborate. Providing materials that reflect a variety of cultures and home settings. Setting out clear guidelines for independent work that matches individual needs. Develop routines that allow students to help each other when teachers are busy with other students and cannot help them immediately. And helping students understand that some learners need to move around while others do better sitting quietly. Why is it important? By differentiating instruction, teachers are able to cover more learning styles in one lesson. Teachers become more fluid in their teaching and less rigid, giving them the ability to modify the process and environment as it pertains to the students. I developed a sample lesson plan that should demonstrate an inclusive classroom as well as differentiated instructions. This lesson goes a little like this. Today we'll be measuring the perimeter of a classroom using different movements. Please select movements from this list. Hop, skip, sashay. Now steadily and consistently count how many steps it takes to measure the perimeter of the classroom. After we found the perimeter, we will record our data and draw a scale map of the classroom to see if the shape accurately matches the classroom. Before I began this lesson, I had to have some little bit of classroom preparation. I went in before teaching the lesson and I gave the classroom plenty of room to accommodate the students' movement, whether they can move on their own or if they needed assistance. I provided an area for students to calculate their problems and or work together. I provided written and oral step-by-step instructions for the students to follow so they can look back at it when they get lost or they needed help for further instructions. After the activity was finished, each student needed to accurately draw the room on a graph paper. A formal assessment was completed based on the individual students' drawings. A summative assessment was taken based on comparing each children's map to each other to see if each student had an accurate number of steps taken to find the perimeter. In conclusion, I believe this lesson allowed the students of all academic levels to interact with each other physically and mentally. I tailored this lesson to try to accommodate all needs in the classroom. Each instruction was scaffolded according to the students' understanding. An assessment was given for the students to better understand the assignment. I believe by differentiating instructions and having an inclusive classroom setting, lessons like this can be able to be accomplished by all academic levels, and all students will be able to interact and learn from each other. Thank you very much.